transpired, from a lawful perspective, as it pertains to a law enforcement official, don't expect him to be prosecuted. He was completely justified. From a humanitarian perspective, however, why did you have to do that?
Former CNN host Don Lemon publicly condemned Smith, saying that he has become one of those Black figures that white audiences assume represent Black people, when in Lemon's words, they do not. According to reports, Lemon publicly criticized Smith on his show, labeling his commentary as a disappointment and accusing him of cozying up to white people, while making excuses for them, particularly with his recent takes on high-profile cultural and political issues.
Look, I try not to criticize, especially Black men or just Black people in general. Stephen A. Smith goes off and he talks about shit that he has no idea about. He has talked shit about me, but no facts. No facts. He just gets on these like white boy, right-wing podcasts or on his own show and just goes off about Black people and things that for which he has no clue.
Yeah.
And he thinks because he's doing it like this, it's just shocking to me, this sort of cozying up to white people. And it's got to be for the money. I just went on and started like bashing Black people just to bash them. And it seems that's become his stock in trade.
More specific.
Stephen A. Smith, man. You're going to learn, bro. You're going to learn. You're going to learn. All right, listen. What you got to do, bro, for your own peace of mind is you got to lean in, bro. Stop trying to... Listen, the more you try to play it in the middle, right? Because what he's doing, right? He said in their logic, he said, not logic, he said by the law, you know, nothing's going to happen to the officer. And if you did see the video, I'm not going to go over the video, but and I'm going to tell you why in a second. But the young lady got shot. Now, first of all, I have a question for all the Black people out here, right? And this is a meaning why I'm making this video, right? Why do Black people discuss this topic? There was no African American people involved in this. This is not tied to our culture at all. You see, right, on my channel, if you see on my channel, I did not talk about this. The reason why I didn't talk about this is because it's not about us. I only care about us. I don't care I didn't talk about what happened in Venezuela. I only talk about stuff that considers with us, right? I just want y'all to think about why a Black woman is talking about this and why Stephen A. is talking about this. Why? Think about it. I want you to think about it. I'm going to tell you why in a second.
Lemon said, Stephen A. Smith goes off and talks about things he has no idea about. One of those Black people that white people think Black people like, and we don't. Stephen A. Smith does not represent us. Adding fuel to the fire, Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett even commented under Lemon's clip, writing, 3 of my faves. All I have to say is Stephen is synonymous with the modern day Django. Don't be a Stephen A., especially right now. Meanwhile, other prominent commentators like Joy Reid also weighed in, telling Smith to stick to sports, while calling out what she sees as his pattern of harsh critique directed specifically towards Black women and Black public figures.
Okay, if you haven't caught on, I'm going to help you. The woman that lost her life was not Black. Now, what you've been hearing so far is them talking about Black, but he hasn't said it. He didn't in this. Now he's said things about Black women before, but I'm saying he's only right. In this video, we're only going over what he said about the Minnesota situation, but they keep bringing up Black. Why are they doing that, people? Think about it. Why are you doing that? Where's that coming from? It's weird, right? Doesn't make any sense. We're gonna get to it in a minute. Don't worry about it.
Despite growing criticism, Smith doubled down, claiming that his detractors represent only a small portion of Black voices and questioning whether Black people truly dislike him. In the process, some of Smith's language towards critics crossed into deeply offensive territory, further inflaming tensions.
Black people don't like me? I'm from Hollis, Queens, bro. I'm from the streets of New York City. I go to the streets of America everywhere, all over this country. I'm inside and outside arenas. I'm the ambassador for HBC.
So hold on. This is where Stephen A. Smith, I lose respect for him right here. As a black man, we have to do something. Stop talking about what you do for the community. Do what you're going to do for the community and don't bring it up, because what happens is most people that are liberal white, they don't care. And the reason why I'm bringing up liberal white is because we are talking about a liberal white losing her life, but black people are talking about it. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say it because this is irritating the fuck out of me. The reason why, let me pull her up one more time. Let me pull her up, right? The reason why we were talking about this shit is because these talking points come from liberal whites. This shit has nothing to do with black. Listen to me, people. This doesn't have anything to do with us. Why are we talking about it? Because the talking points were given to you by the Democratic Party. This is propaganda. This has nothing. We shouldn't even be concerned with this at all. It's so bad. It's so bad that it even bleeded over, right, to Corey Holcomb. And this is kind of where that turned over, right? Let's get into that.
Liberal women are the worst thing that ever happened to this country.
What about their men?
But we gonna get there, because you keep trying to get me to qualify it by participating and joining in on the core.
I think you doing what's easy.
No.
So they're arguing right here about voting. He got mad. But the problem with this is, one, Anton Daniels, he does pander to white people. That's obvious. Corey Holcomb panders to black people. The reason why I'm correlating these two videos is because in Black America, we are talking about shit that does not concern us. Corey Holcomb brought up, right? He brought up the shooting in Minnesota as a black man in Chicago. Don't you think that's weird as fuck? Why would he care about that? Why? It is so bad. It is so bad, right? I'm going to show you towards the end of the video, the black woman that was on the comedy hype thing. She's going to try to connect that to a black man. Why? Because she knows subconsciously that this shit don't make sense. Why are we talking about this? Whether it's wrong or right, it does not concern us because this is not a part of our culture. But what Anton is saying, right, is that white liberals tell black Democrats what to think. That's the whole point of this video. You guys are parrots. There is no reason why we're talking about this. I didn't make a video on this because it's not important to my people and it's not important to me. She was not black. I don't care. Why do you care? And I'm not saying what happened to her was wrong or right. It's none of my damn business. It's insane. It's freaking insane, dude.
Without black accountability. Stephen A. Smith represents the class of black media figures who thrive not by challenging systems that harm us, but by managing black dissent in ways that keep white-owned platforms comfortable. Social media and corporate media have created modern-day gatekeepers, black voices who get rewarded for disciplining black people publicly.
Hold on, let's bring it back. Disciplining black people publicly. Him having an opinion is discipline. Black people, I want you to listen, open your ears and close your mouths. Having an opinion, right, is disciplining black people. No, what he's really saying, black people, for paying attention, is say exactly what Master tells you to say. Get in line. Be a Roland Martin. Get in line and repeat what they tell you to say, or you're Uncle Tom, you're a coon. That's what she's saying. It's insane. This is crazy. This is simply crazy. We're talking about some random ass person in another state, in another city that ain't one of us. Insane. Freaking crazy. I don't understand. I try to avoid this. I try to avoid. I ain't talk about the Venezuelan thing either because it don't concern us. But my aunties and everyone else is talking about this. Why? This does not concern you.
Calling it logic, balance, or truth. They profit from controversy, extract value from black pain, and call it common.
Black people, is this black pain? Is this black pain? Was she black? I'm keep bringing this up to hammer the point. She was not black. What are you talking about, black woman? What are you talking about? We're talking about this. She was not black. Why you keep bringing up black?
That is why his defense of ICE in the killing of Renee Good is so disturbing. A wife, a daughter, a mother, a human being is dead. And instead of condemning the institution responsible, he centered legal technicalities. Even worse, he failed to use his platform to acknowledge Keith Porter Jr., a black.
See what I'm saying? Now she connects it to one of us. Did you watch the movie? Did you watch the slip? She slipped that in, right? She slipped. She slipped that in. Now, this is my first time hearing about this young man, right? So I'm not going to speak on him because I don't know what happened to him, right? But all he did was mention he speaks bad about black people, but in the video, he was not talking like he wasn't bashing. He was talking about the case that happened in Minnesota. If you didn't follow this, white liberals are using black women as attack dogs. That's what they're doing, right? Because there's no reason why we're going back and forth on this subject.
Men killed by ICE under similar circumstances. That silence is not acceptable.
Where's the video? Show us the video. Bring the video up of him being a ICE agitator. That's what the woman was doing. She was following ICE around, and she probably was doing something illegal. I don't know. I don't care because, like I said, she's not one of us. I don't know why we're talking about her. But anyway, show us a video of what happened to him, bro. We need video evidence. Go ahead.
It is strategic. When your platform survives by protecting institutions that terrorize Black communities while criticizing Black people for reacting to that terror, you are not misunderstood. You are understood perfectly well. This is Black capitalism at its most corrosive, where access replaces accountability, where proximity to power gets mistaken for
proximity to power. If y'all know Stephen A. Smith, he speaks about having bosses. He knows he's a worker. He talks as if he's a worker. If you know Stephen F., he don't talk as if he's a boss, if he's running things, and he knows he's a worker bee. So what are you talking about? What are you talking about, lady? If you want you saying he's doing it for the money, I can agree. He's doing it for the money. But to say he's doing it for proximity, he's not. He has bosses. This is insane, bro.
Progress. Where selling out is reframed as independence. And when he asks is, why don't Black people like me? We all know that's weaponized incompetence.
Because you're not a pander to Black people. It's very simple. It's very simple. Super simple, man.
Thing that ever happened to this country.
What about their men?
But we gonna get there because you keep trying to get me to qualify it by participating. I don't have a boss.
It's them.
You
and when
know
I
what the
say
easy
them,
thing
I'm
is?
talking about your boss.
I don't have a boss.
We say that. We say that. But here's the truth.
I don't have a boss.
It's a reason you go after Black males or Black people quicker than you will go after white males. What are white males responsible for in this country as the downfall
I'm an
of
equal
it?
accountability smoke giver.
The downfall of our country. Listen, Corey Holcomb is a very funny dude, bro. But when he opens his mouth, you can tell he just doesn't know anything. He's very ignorant. When America was created, y'all, when America was created, we were not in mind. Let me say that one more time. When America was created, people like us were not in mind, right? So the downfall, there was no downfall. The people that created America are still in charge. What are you talking about, Corey Holcomb? Stick to talking about women, bro.
I talk about everybody.
I'm just saying, I ain't heard you talk about white men since you've been up here.
You ain't been listening. You ain't been listening.
I've been listening to you.
No, you haven't.
I hear you
You
taking
you don't have the capacity to be able to listen because you're too busy.
No. You got me wrong.
You too busy.
My capacity that you just criticized, that's an opinion. Here's the fact. Have you seen something about Caucasian males and how they destroy this nation? Well, what did I miss?
Let's slow down.
So I'm bringing this up. I just want to show just one thing. So Corey Holcomb got Anton right here. Listen, he stuck him on this. He had that one jab. He just kept in that one little spot. So Anton didn't answer the question. He went around the question. And the reason why he went around the question is because in the very beginning, Anton told him he wasn't listening. Anton told him he was a Christian, right? Now, I'm about to hurt you Christians' feelings. As a Christian, right, you have to have conservative values. And because you have to have conservative values, you have to go along with the white Christian conservatives. That's why he doesn't talk about them. He said he didn't say it like that, but I'm saying he said he was Christian. He said he didn't see himself as black either, right? Like Corey Holcomb should have known, bro. Like when a black man says this, right, where he's coming at, right? So he's absolutely a pander of conservative white men and conservative white in general, because he believes in Jesus and all this stuff. So the reason why I want to show this is because this argument, people, came from what? The Minnesota shooting. It came from like two black men, successful black men, are talking about some shit that's like makes no sense to talk about at all. People say it's viral. It still has nothing to do with you. Just because something's viral doesn't mean you have to talk about it. If it doesn't concern your culture, what happens within your group, you shouldn't talk about it. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying?
Because you talking loud, but you're not saying a lot.
No, you talking
you talking loud,
and you still talking around. What did the Caucasian male do to America to bring it down?
I'm not getting into that.
You dancing around it.
I like Anton Daniels. I do. I don't feel like Anton, even though he's black MAGA, I don't think Anton is 100% evil. But things like this.
Poetic Flacco. So because he's black MAGA, he's evil. This is what I was saying to you guys about the white liberals and the control they have over the black community, right? This is what I'm saying, bro. Like, he has opinions of black culture, right? He doesn't like certain things. But if you look at his content, everyone he works with is us. Everyone he employs is us. So all his actions, right, are benefiting black people. Just like Stephen A. Smith. It's funny, right? It's funny. It's fun. It's so funny.
This really makes me take a step back and say, yo, what are we doing here, man? What are we doing, bruh? And if Anton watched this back, he will understand Corey Holcomb's frustration, because we'll all be frustrated in this situation.
How?
You sit on my podcast and my platform, and you talk about black people this and black people this, and how black folks is this and black folks is that. And then when asked to talk about the white man too, you say you're not here to talk about that. You got reservations. You got picks now. Then where's all this reservation when you're discussing black women and single baby mamas and this and this and this and Pookies and Crumpstons? Where's the reservation to talk about black people? It's because they understand there's no consequences that comes with disrespecting and disparaging black folks. And that's what
I just showed y'all. So in the video, I just showed y'all those consequences of talking bad about black people. What's his name? Mr. Lemon just attacked Stephen A. Smith and called him a coon. There are consequences of people having difference of opinion, right? And this is the thing. You can not like agree with some of his. I don't agree with Anton at all, because he's a Christian and I'm not a Christian. I don't believe in any of that goofy shit. But he can have a handful of things you're like, I agree on that, right? But to call him a devil, which comes from what? That white liberal shit.
really frustrated Corey Holcomb, because Corey was trying to have the open dialogue and an honest conversation. Anton was playing the game. Anton was playing the game that needs to be played if you want to be successful online. Corey recognized that, and Corey freaked out. But when Corey freaked out, this is where Corey opened up himself to being disrespected. Because so far, Anton didn't really say anything that could be deemed as disrespectful or as a personal attack on Corey Holcomb. But when Corey Holcomb says that Anton be kissing white man butt, that's where it opens up the line of disrespect.
And Corey Holcomb was right. He was absolutely right. Absolutely, he's right. But Corey Holcomb, you kiss nigga butt. I like it's, you know what I'm saying? Like it, yes, you kiss nigga butt, right?
We recognize the BS.
You kiss nigga butt. She kisses, hold on. She kisses nigga butt. So I mean, two things can be true at the same time. She kisses nigga butt. Corey Holcomb kisses nigga butt, and Anton kisses white man ass. Two things can be true.
And that's why I lose respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males.
But I don't.
Don't do that in front of me because I'm not a kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are.
Yeah,
You suck the dick of black people right now.
Yes.
You doing the easy shit. What you do, let me tell you what you do.
He absolutely, and it is easy. It's very easy. And let's get this thing straight right fast. Let's get this straight. It is very easy as an African American person to say negative things about white people, and white people take it on the chin. Umar Johnson is a millionaire. Tariq Nasheed is a millionaire, right? Because I'm just bringing up two people that we all know, right? That's all they do is shit on white people. So it's not hard to do it, right? And it's not condemned. You can become very rich by doing it. Just get that straight. Because one thing that we all learn, well, I've learned, right, as I get older, that pandering creates millionaires. We see this with the dating shit. We see this in religion, you know, where we have the prosthetic preaching. It's when you pander, you get to the bread because people want to hear what they want to hear, and they'll pay for it.
Let me tell you something, homie.
Ain't nobody gonna tell you.
I don't
Ain't nobody
suck
gonna tell you.
I don't suck
Yeah,
dick.
you do.
So
You doing it right now.
I don't suck dick, homie.
You doing it right now.
We don't agree with anti-politics on this channel at all, not one bit, at all. But in this situation, Anton was not wrong. Bro, you said that man was kissing white folks' butt, right? You sex played him first. You put his lips on a white man's butt, and he put your mouth on black folks' love meat, right? Now, this is a prime example of somebody thinking the other person is a dweeb and a nerd. Corey Holcomb believes that Anton Daniels is a dweeb. He's a nerd. He's not really like that. So Corey Holcomb thought he could say whatever he wanted to say to Anton and didn't really expect a response. Anton provided the response that he felt was appropriate to your disrespect. So now you really got only two options here, okay? Get swinging or get back to podcasting. All the theatrics.
Believe me.
And I'm gonna end it on this right here. So I watched a lot of it, right? Of the back and forth. Anton, right? At first, I really believe he was coming for a conversation. And then when he realized that Corey Holcomb is not very abreast on any of these topics, right? Anton brought up why he's a Republican, right? I don't have to like it. I don't, like I said before, when America was created, right, we weren't involved in like what happened. So I don't assume Democrat or Republican at all. I vote how I feel based on how I feel. And I don't fuck with Democrats. And some of the Republican shit I fuck with, right? I'm more conservative than liberal. But anyway, when he brought up the history, right, Corey didn't say anything. When he also brought up, just like Stephen A. Smith, all the works he does in the black community, he didn't say nothing. And the reason why I'm bringing this video up is because you guys have to wake up and understand. Whenever you hear black people say stuff, right, question, where is this coming from? Why are we talking about something happened in Minnesota? Why last week, or was it 2 weeks ago, we were talking about Venezuela? Like, question this, none of this stuff. And then what happens is that somehow they bring in black people into it, and it's like, this doesn't have anything to do with us. Where is it coming from? The white masters, right? Your white master. If you are a Democrat, you have a white master. Because I'm going to show you now, right? Because since I brought it to your to the front, every time, right, we talk about something that has nothing to do directly with us or indirectly to us, it's coming from somewhere else. It's not coming from one of us. This is CJ. I'm out.